Good evening, everybody. How's it going tonight? Texas Redleg here with a mid-evening discussion, I guess you'd say. And it'd be interesting to know what you guys' shelves are looking like where you're at. Down in the area of H-Town, as we like to call it, down here in Houston. And went to a couple stores today, and the gas stations are okay, but the like supermarkets were pretty ransacked still. Hadn't got back to normal yet. But I was interested to see to hear about you guys' shelves where you're at, and kind of get a gauge on what's happening. Always interested to hear what the situation is in different parts of the country and all that. I can tell you that there's a lot of traffic down here. People are moving about. There's tons of work if people are in the restoration business. That's for sure. Hotels are full. Some are locals. Some are workers. But hit and miss on the restaurant situation. Obviously, some of it's just drive through and takeout only, and it's pretty much statewide. I mean, I think it just depends on the local politics a lot of times, and which way people lean when it comes to that stuff. But it is a real deal, and I think they got hit especially hard down here. For some reason, it just looks a lot worse to me. But of course, they're still recovering from Harvey down here. There's still buildings that are just wiped out from Hurricane Harvey. So it's like a triple whammy here. They get floods all the time. They get hurricanes. They get now freeze destruction, freeze damage. So it's been pretty tough on them down here in the southern Texas region. Kind of got the old triple whammy, looks like. But I know that everybody that is working in the construction field is probably getting ready to get super busy, and you need to make sure you're all prepped at home and you've got all your tools secured and all that stuff, because it's pretty tough to get things down here. Went to stopped at a local big box hardware store, and it was fairly ransacked as well. And it's just a matter of they can't get enough equipment down here, and really statewide. I heard on the news this morning that this is going to be potentially double the cost of Hurricane Harvey, because it affected the entire state basically. This whole power thing is another snafu and monstrosity of its own, and there's going to be some real big fallout from this thing, and I think the fight's just beginning on that. Having said that, we talk about it in our videos a lot. A lot of us do, discussing the importance of having backup power and all that entails. And I would suggest, if you are interested in the generator market, whether you want to run your home or just power certain things in your home, I would suggest you look at getting the dual fuel generators that run on propane or gas, and that gives you some options there that are you're covered either way, I guess. That's a good way to look at it. If gasoline's high and you can't get your hands on it, you can usually store a lot of propane bottles to maybe help get you through a situation. Also, of course, there's the little solar kits. I think it's wise just to have the little kit you can roll out and grab some power if you need to. You know, it's going to be hurricane season really quick. It's going to just pop up on us, and, you know, it's just going to be a revolving door, I think. You know, cyclical damage, and people just can't seem to get a head down here, and costs are going to go up. Construction costs are going to go up. Materials are going to go up. Everything's going up as predicted. Fuel, materials, food, all that stuff. It's going up. And I would encourage you to keep your foot on the gas with regard to preps, because there may come a time where you get unemployed and things are tough and you can't afford to go shopping every week. And you just got to make do with what you got. I think a lot of us may be in that boat. There's just a lot of balls in the air. There's a lot of irons in the fire, as we like to say down here. And there's just a lot of stuff going on. And I would make sure that you got yourself and yours covered as best you can. Every time we have one of these disasters, people need to be learning and getting better and capitalizing on their mistakes, and getting, you know, preventing those from happening in the future. But not everybody does that, of course. But preppers that keep learning are going to be the ones that survive this stuff, or at least have a much better chance of survival. But anyway, I don't want to keep you guys. I know you've been working hard all week. So with that, keep prepping, stack it deep, and long live the Republic.